Well, it's quite an amazing day to have smiles full up on your face, isn't it? And hello, welcome to my YouTube page. This is a big watcher here. Kindly subscribe, leave your comments, and I tell you what, that was a nerve-releasing moment for Manchester United, especially knowing that it's against a Premier League side you play against in an EFL Cup. Quite interesting to know from yesterday's results, and good to be watching United again with some bit of smiles on your face because you can see the elements of the writings of what you'd wanted to see in play. It was quite interesting, to see United play in a 3-4-2-1 formation. No, that's cracking. That was super cool. To see United, come back again to some bit of good play. Beautiful. I felt the back three of Maguire playing alongside Rafa Varane and Diago Dalot. Interesting, quite good to see Amrabat, Casemiro, and blending them with the youth. Garnacho doing some good stuff. Manibao, not quite disappointing, and Martial getting a goal, pleasant beauty to have the squad, everybody lifting himself up for such an amazing play. And Pelistri, quite solid mounts. We can pick it from positional areas and see the glimpses that the team showed. Quite good to see United back in having I look at the stats. I was running through tweets yesterday and I looked at what people were saying around the club. Statistically, the team was not bad against the Crystal Palace. When you look at the position on the Premier League log, you could see that Crystal Palace is not far away from the position Manchester United is. So to get 68 possession with Crystal Palace playing 32 was instrumental. And let's get into it, shall we? Kindly subscribe and leave your comment down there. We need to read that and get interactive. Harry Maguire, quite impressive in play yesterday. With a lad that's been getting a lot of the backlash from the English national team the last time, back into United, not finding his rhythm and getting all the negative words against him, came into a play and was so confident. Getting 108 passes from Harry Maguire, good solid passes from him. It's quite resounding. It's something to talk about. He was quite calm on the ball. He was good. He was as if he knew what he was doing. This is against the Premier League side, and Maguire kept his composure with all the backlash he's received. I feel this was an A performance from him, and it could just quite change the manager's mind, because then United are having Crystal Palace again in the English Premier League, and it will be quite resounding to. For me, I feel will be quite good for him to have Maguire again playing in that area, and it was. Solid play from him, and he a guy who the captaincy has been taken from him. He's lost quite a number of respect from the squad. He's not had himself or been himself, in the English national team as well. He slots back into the United team, kept his composure, played as a disciplined player, not minding anything, not spewing anything into the media or into the space with what comments the coach has given about him. Was quite impressive to have him keep his calm composure and play like he did yesterday. And Mason Mount. Today we need to pause a bit on the negatives and look at the positive. Mason Mount, creating a number of chances, 3 clear chances in the final or third half of the pitch. Good work rate, was running in and out, amazing link up play, solid. That's quite mature from Mason Mount. And then Mason Mount giving a glimpse of what United paid for him and what United should get from him is quite amazing. And no, Amrabat, how can you then play as an inverted left back? That's magical. You play as an inverted wing back. Wow. that's beautiful to have Amrabat play in different positions. And at the point in time he came into the midfield and doing what was expected of him, gave Casemiro that zeal to also sit in for Amrabat. Few occasions in the left back position, as I rightly indicated earlier on, giving solid passes, coming in field and sharing passes filled with energy. Quite a bit of a free role from him in that area, quite instrumental. It helped Casemiro come out with this. But I was surprised he's the top scorer for Manchester United, and that's quite strange, isn't it? 4 goals for Casemiro. This is Casemiro's giving about 100 solid passes in the play, and it's a beauty to see what we all expected from Casemiro. Look, and it was that's a role Casemiro loves to play. I mean, I could quite recall in the year 2021 in Real Madrid, the Madrid fans were questioning, why Casemiro had not started well, and the same thing happened at United, and he's getting himself into a rehearsed game against Burnley, right? Yes, Burnley in that game before Crystal Palace, and it was just a warm up, and we are seeing him play solidly, especially with the introduction of Sofiane, and that's quite instrumental to have him play, share long, beautiful, amazing passes. Getting an assist in was quite beautiful, and this is a Casemiro we had wanted, and I mean, for his role as a defensive midfielder, quite coming in a bit in the offensive area to be giving amazing long passes, giving an assist to go. And look at that sweet pass from him to Martial to just tap in with his weaker foot. That's solid. That's special. And I feel Amrabat should get another opportunity to start. And this was at Old Trafford, and it gave the fans something to cheer about, because United have been a bit of an up and down team in the last number of matches that's been played, even against Bayern. Casemiro was not really bad, but this is the game that has really brought him out. 6 duels won, amazing stuff from Casemiro. Solid play from him. And I think in the next game United will play, there should be the introduction of Bruno Fernandes. Amrabat should still start. I do not fault if United will play a back three, because again it's against Crystal Palace, and it will give United that switch in play faster. And at the point where Amrabat was even coming back to join in the defense area to make it 4 was quite solid. United have a lot of options, can go for a 4-3-3, the normal 4-back line with Varane, of course, playing. Of course, the former Captain Maguire has shown glimpses. So if he gets the opportunity to play, Reguilón certainly will come in. I don't feel he has a bit of an issue for the fixture ahead of United. And if he comes into play with Dalot showing glimpses, Dalot also stood out yesterday. I mean, and it will form a beautiful back line, and with a 4-2-3-1, leaving Sofiane, Amrabat, and Casemiro in front of the four back line would be impressive. With Rashford, Mount, Bruno Fernandes, and Haaland. Up there, Ashmos Haaland up there. If Rashford is benched a while, it will push him to play a lot. We can also, United can go for a 4-5-1 formation. Well, I'm a United fan. I would love to see some good football. So it gives you that. Well, there's going to be the comeback of Kobe Menu in full. Gore showed glimpses yesterday. Good for Eric to give the young guys the opportunity to come in and play. I feel yesterday was an absolute showdown. It was good, because you look at where Crystal Palace is, you look at the points accumulated in the Premier League, and you could see that it's not quite far from what United exhibit, and the play you can say is not quite separating. So to see United play against a Palace in this form, getting the numbers, a lot of shots on target, that's quite solid. And Ashmos Haaland can come in the English Premier League against Palace again and show that confidence and zeal, and it is quite instrumental. Well, the manager's reaction after the game is that which one of the questions, Jordan Sancho. I feel Sancho have problems. He's an emotional lad. We know that already. I mean, I've listened to players who've played with him before. I mean, and we know he's an emotional lad. But I feel he should knock on the door of 10 and say 10. Well, I'm sorry for my behavior. It's not good for the game. It will affect the entire squad, and it's the reason why I have to fight. I mean, 10 was just asked why he didn't field or bring in Sancho as part of the squad, and he said that he needs to prove himself. He's not trained well, and the player goes on social media and say that what the coach is a liar and what have you. No, that's not Manchester United. You are never bigger than the coach, and the reason why, I mean, he should go to the coach and apologize and fight. I mean, for his position. He's not played for United as in the amount Manchester paid for him. So I feel that should he go to the manager and ask for this, it goes in a long way to help him as a player to improve. It helps him as a player to add up onto his value, and it's quite instrumental for Sancho to do that. 3-0, quite impressive from Manchester United. I love Sofian Amrabat's interview with the media where he says that he'll play in any position, even if it's a goalkeeping slot. He's going to make sure he dies for this club because he's worked his way to play for Manchester United. Improved interview from that space. Solid. It brings confidence into the team. 2 wins on the trot is good. It will be a third win for United at Old Trafford when they meet Crystal Palace again. And the fans are always looking for an improved performance. And I said this was just solid from Manchester United. To have 158 passes in the third half, quite pleasing. United faithfuls can only wait for these numbers to go up in the game against Palace the next time they meet again at Old Trafford. That will be quite pleasing, isn't it? I am Abeko Otri here on YouTube. Kindly subscribe, leave your comments in there, and let's do a lot of interactions. I'll be coming up your way again with the next analysis